everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with my whole train of thought just straight went off tracks, but we're back with reacting to your comments. First one we got is, wow, drowning in the cold. For me, I heard they're way more painless. I think I was asking about, I forgot why I was asking it, but I was asking about like would you rather be burnt alive or drowned? And would you rather be in the heat or in the cold? I say burnt and I say heat. Cause like, listen, the perfect day for me is when it's hot and that when that breeze hits you. When that breeze hits you, it's a good feeling. It's not like, ooh, this is a relief. I mean, the combination of the two. But like, if you're in the cold and that sun hits you and you got your like jacket, I'm still cold. It doesn't matter, like the sun's hitting me. Okay, so like I don't feel good when I'm in the heat, and that when that cool water hit me or that cool breeze hit me, it feels good. That's why I say with that one. And I just hate the cold. Like there's places that I can move to, but not like move to, but like that I think of moving to, but they get cold, and I've grown up and it was like those places aren't shit. And then drowning, because I just feel that's gonna be, you know, more painful. Like I'm gonna just be sitting there choking. Now I'm no scientist, but I figured the first couple seconds of burning is gonna be completely terrible, but after a while your nerves are gonna burn off. The only thing that I had to be worried about is like, what does it feel like when your eyeballs, or like things that people don't think about, like is literally on fire. Eyeballs burning, like inside and your eardrums is on fire. Like that's the things that's like, okay, those are things I gotta worry about. This is the next one we got. Like, bruh, cause I had said like bruh said, listen, spoiler for you know, I'ma just cut off what show it is from. But bruh basically was like, oh hey, sir, we found blah blah blah, and here's your daughter. Like, dude, like no warning, like what you're seeing is gonna be, you know, gonna be like graphic. Like, dude, if I'm bruh, listen, I know you didn't kill my daughter, but I'm gonna treat you like you did, just for that disrespect, just putting her on the camera like that. Alright, I'm gonna just keep these two together just because this one says Game of Thrones, and I want you to see the mistake that I made in the top 10 worst characters of 2020. So it's gonna be talking about Game of Thrones, and this is basically gonna fix one of the things I said in that video pertaining Game of Thrones. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, for the longest I thought Titan was, I didn't really look it up, but like, I don't know, I just figured, cause besides Earth, the two planets I was most interested about was Venus and Jupiter. I know I've heard Titan, and not just strictly from like Marvel, but like I've heard Titan before, and for that reason I was just thinking, oh well, since I must have heard about it when I was interested in Jupiter growing up. So yeah, that's why I just kind of assumed that. All right, so I must have got Brody pissed from this comment, cause like he was taking pieces of this comment and was like posting it on all my stuff. But I guess, me personally, if someone pisses me off, you might get one comment and that's it. But whatever. The Expanse is for sure the best sci-fi story out there. Hope you watch the whole thing. When I'm recording this, when this video drops, I already recorded everything. But when I'm recording this, I just gotta finish season 6, and then also Expanse Telltale trailer. Gotta record that joint, and then after that, gaming channel description down below. I'll be playing that Expanse Telltale. And if you haven't been on a gaming channel and you kind of want to build up to that, you can go back and watch Telltale's Walking Dead, Telltale's Batman on the channel. I had a dream. That's ironic. I had a dream. I think it was last night that like one of my I had mistakenly thought one of my Telltale Batman videos like got 80k views. I was like, what the when did this happen? But yeah, Telltale's Walking Dead, Telltale's Batman, whenever they drop that, I think they said they're dropping the Expanse first. No. Yeah. I don't remember. They just delayed Wolf Among Us, but I'm gonna be on that too. I might just play season 1 to like catch back up to it, even though I played season 1 like 3 times and watched like 5 playthroughs of it. But alright, we got this comment right here. Basically what I was saying is like I didn't expect a whole season. I wasn't like really saying, oh, let me see a whole season of Craft Peter. Like when I hear Prince, I forgot what name they said. But when I hear Prince, I'm like, hold up, Prince, who's this Prince? I just wanted to know more about the backstory and why does Brody look like that. That's all I wanted to know. Literally a couple more scenes, at maximum an episode, but you know we got like 40 different time skips in that season. So, and honestly, more people are complaining about the season rushing through things than I am. So, and I put them on that list just so I can, you know, fill up the list a little bit more. All right, this is the next comment we got right here. Yeah, stranger. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like when it was the first two, like this is when I was talking about the horror in the last comments video. Now maybe if I was a horror fan, I'd be like, woo, not Game of Thrones, woo, Stranger Things. But I don't really care about horror. Like jump scares are cheap. All right, this is how it go. This is how the breakdown is when it comes to horror. I watch an action movie to be like, ooh, that's cool. I watch a comedy movie to laugh. I watch a rom-com to have some laughs and like to feel something, I guess, whatever. I watch a drama, you know, for the suspense. So when it comes to horror, why would I want to feel scared? Okay, so we have that small amount of horror films that's like, okay, now I don't know how I feel if I watch them now, but like when I was younger, why would I watch them to be scared? Okay, then we have a whole bunch of horror movies that's not scary, but we'll have a whole bunch of jump scares. So I'll be like, and then 5 seconds later I'm chilling. Like when I turn off the movie, like I'm not gonna think anything of it. And then other ones that are just they're neither of those. That why would I want to feel scared? And jump scares, they're just kind of like, oh, we're trying maybe both of them or some of them. I mean, both of them or maybe a few of one and mostly the other one, but it just didn't make me feel anything. Like usually when I like a horror film, I like a horror film where it has some sort of element to it. The Cabin in the Woods, that's probably off the top of my head one of the horror films that I like the most recently. I like probably horror villain. or horror slasher monster or whatever the hell. One of my favorites is probably Jason, and there's probably just no reason behind that. I like Freddy because of the idea, Chucky because of the idea, like a dog coming to life and being a killer, and like, and then Freddy being able to like come after you in your dreams, and then what's happening in the dreams is like affecting like real life. Okay, cool. What else? And I already talked about zombies. Like zombies, 90, at least 98% of zombie films don't really scare me. I'd probably say 99. Yeah. So Freddy, Jason, Chucky, and Cabin in the Woods are like films that like horror films that I enjoy. And when I watch them, I'm never really like, "Ooh, that's scary." Like Saw, I never knew that was considered a horror movie. Like until like I was in like high school and people were like, "Oh, I don't like horror films." I was like, "That's a horror film?" I legitimately did not think it was a horror film. I just thought like I was like, "Ooh, I like the idea of the cool traps." I'm like, "Oh, wow, that's cool." Oh, and then this person was that person and they was working behind the scenes to do this. Oh shit. Like even though like after a while the revelations, started to get duller, but I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that was cool." So when it came to Stranger Things, I'm be honest, off camera, before season 4, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It not, when I said trash, I say trash in a way of, this is a normal production. This is how everyone else built it up, and this is how okay. This is normal production. This sucks. This is how everyone had it up here. And I'm just like, it just falls around like a normal thing. Like I didn't really care about it. But everyone was hyping it up, so I guess they like horror and they was like intrigued by the horror. Season 3 was decent, but season 4 came around. That was a banger all around. And then yeah, still to this day, like basically, I don't remember the last thing I've watched besides Orville. And when I say watched Orville, this right here is the my TV. Got a monitor right there, monitor right here, and this before I had this monitor right here on. I'd be editing on this monitor, and then I'll have Orville up in this monitor, and so I'll just kind of be looking back and forth. And then anytime something cool comes around, I'm like, okay, cool, all right, back to the editing, and that's how I was doing it. So besides that, I haven't really watched anything off camera. It's been like 3 weeks. I still haven't watched John Wick, even though I really wanted to watch it. This person was talking about Expanse is overrated. Yeah, I could see how you'd view that. Like, I've only really heard all positive things, and at first I was just like, yeah, it's all right. It's all right, I guess. And then it had, I'm not gonna speak too much on that because I want to talk more on that when we get to our final movies and tier list. That I'm gonna do, like when I do that, I'm gonna split them up into seasons. But after that one, I'm just gonna do the series in general. So I'm gonna go in detail when I get to the Expanse. Bro, this had me, I was mad as shit, dude. Cause I said something. I was about to say something when it came out, when it was outside the cabin. Spoiler alert for Westworld. I'm gonna try to like keep it as spoiler free as possible. But I was like, okay, I forgot what I was saying, but I was gonna say something like I said in a couple comment videos before. I try not to speak something unless I know I'm gonna keep it in the video. So I don't want to just keep putting out like random theories that just went through my head. So like internally I'm like, okay, be quiet unless you're absolutely about to say something, because I don't want to be editing a hour long episode for fucking 6 hours because I won't shut up. And so now honestly, if I was able to just like post a reaction as if and I didn't have to cut stuff out, shit, like all types of commentary, this, that, and a third, it'd be fire. But that's not how it is. I was gonna say something when I was outside pertaining to that situation. Then when he said, what door? I was gonna say something. And I was just like, nah, maybe he's saying that because it's dark. Just go see that video, like and I'm gonna explain like why that made me mad. This is the only other comment like that's. I don't know if you're saying I should have put it higher or I should have put it lower. Yeah, I didn't even respond to that one, bruh. Yeah, and honestly, I mean, we talking about best sci-fi show. I don't know if it was in this video, but I go with Lost in Space instead. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Besides those few things, if you see my videos, Lost in Space, you know. Besides those few things. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one, and